Welcome to Rogues Gallery, the Trilby Tour's look at the worst golf from each event. This time we're at Bawburgh Golf Club for the Championship of Norfolk, where the first to be dishonoured in 2018 is famously erratic two-time Trilby Tour champion Brendan Boom Boom Delaney, playing exactly the same shot he played on the same hole last year. See you next season, Brendan.
On the seventh and tee shots of three players in the same group. First, Michael Bowler finds his way to the bunker in front of the green. Then Peter Copycat Piercy decides that anything Michael can do, he can do better, so he heads for exactly the same bunker, where finally Mark Falgate makes it a terrible treble by plonking himself in the sand next to the other two. For his second shot, Mark decides that the green is for losers and he sends his ball into outer space.
Regular feature who'd be a cameraman returns now as we look at the perennial problem of our crew having to guess who's in the trees, when they'll play the ball and where it might end up. On this occasion, cameraman Matt assumes that the ball will fly roughly in this direction. But when it doesn't, he zips in to find Angus Nielsen had rebounded off a tree and sent his ball sideways. Next, a glimpse of Angus's rump gives Matt a clue as to where and when he may be hitting the ball, always assuming he manages to play a decent shot. The truth that nobody has a clue where the ball ended up is revealed when Matt catches Angus and Caddy tramping aimlessly through the rough, not a care in the world, nor a ball in sight. Lesson for cameraman Ant: if you're going for a fancy pull focus shot from flag to player, keep at least one eye on the ball in case it's heading right for your ankles. On the 16th, Bawburgh member Phil Austin deliberately over clubs in order to try and hit Matt on the head. Fortunately, Phil manages to also over-hit and the ambulance can stand down.
To the 8th, where those who had bothered with a practice round would know you really don't want to end up in the big drop-off to the right of the green. Andrew Corson must have missed the memo, as indeed must Graham Purdue, who ends up not so much in the thick of it as the thickest of it. And Gary Allison seems to have taken a bet that he can hit his own car at least once during his round. Nothing else could explain such madness. Finally, just time to prove that golfers have feelings too. Tom Spindler fails to chip the water on 18, and just look at the pain in that wee face. Also on 18, we find Darren Price, who is, in truth, more resigned than angry. Michael Bowler again on the 6th, blaming the grass for him being rubbish. And Mubarak Khan's pathetic chip on 16 sees him employ his entire body to express the ultimate futility of golf.
But we really couldn't leave Rogues Gallery without enjoying the very worst tee shot of the day from Mark Jones on the 16th. Splendid contribution. More golfing gaffes coming soon. In the meantime, don't forget to watch the William Hunt Trilby Tour every Monday night on Sky Sports.